Okay, first of all, we would like to say good afternoon to all participants here. My name is Chan Kumsan. I'm a moderator for conference for this afternoon. Well, today it is our pleasure to welcome everyone to the Cambodia First International Virtual Conference on Mentoring Educators, the theme of mentoring and professional development for educators. Actually, this Cambodia First International Conference is held for 3 days, from 21st to 23rd December 2020. It is a marvelous opportunity for us to participate in the conference, which involves many special guest speakers from 17 countries around the world. Well, before coming to the presentation section, we would like to inform all participants that your microphones are muted by default. In addition, you can also use headset or earphones to help you hear the presentation well. More importantly, please consider appropriate manners when you have your video on. Last but not least, if you have any questions for our guest speakers, please drop them in the chat box. Well, at this stage, we would love to introduce our first guest speaker is Dr. Sun Somara. He's from New Generation Pedagogical Research Center, National Institute of Education, Cambodia. Today, he will be sharing with us his study on the important extracurricular support master degree of education in mentoring. So everyone, please welcome Dr. Somara. Thank you.
NGPSC is an autonomous center which is established by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, cooperated with Cambodia. Okay, and the purpose of this program is just to train teacher. Hi and hello, all educator, teacher, and professor, as well as all scholars who participated in this wonderful first international conference on mentoring educator. My name is Sun Sumara. I'm a training coordinator at New Generation Pedagogical Research Center. Today, it's just my great honor to share with all of you with one interesting topic that focus on an important extracurricular support master degree of education in mentoring. So without further delay, we just go and see the content that I'm going to cover today. Here are the 5 important agenda that cover on this part. So let's just go and see it one by one together. Okay, so let's go together. Here, I would like to introduce you what is New Generation Pedagogical Research Center, or you can call it in short one like NGPRC. So here, the briefly talk regarding to this one, we can say NGPRC is an autonomous center which is established by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, cooperated with Cambodia Action to Promote Education, or you can know it as CAPE, who implement this master degree program. Okay, so, and the purpose of this program is just to train teacher to be a mentor to support the educator or teacher at the New Generation School, since we are like us, the educator and resort to support the new program in here. And this part is just focus on the curriculum framework of NGPRC. It consists of 29 modules. Each module just equal 1 credit plus 6 credits of mini-thesis and 10 credits of 3-month mentoring practicums. And in that curriculum, we just divided into 4 different mainstream. That the first mainstream which focus on professional ethics and mentoring. This stream is really important for this program since we focus on ethics and mentoring, which is the key term to solve the problem in educational sector right now in Cambodia, right? And stream number 2 just focus on English for educational research. We train them how to conduct research to solve the problem. And stream number 3 just focus on ICT in education. And last but not least, general methodological systems and principles that focus on some part of teaching methodology and so on. And if you really want to learn more regarding to NGPRC, you can go and visit our website in here. It will tell you more detail in this one. Okay, so I'm going to move to the next one. So this part is one thing that included in our program as well, that we to provide the mentoring skill model. And this part I'm going to recently 4 important and core skill of mentors that if we can say like if you are a good mentor, you must be an active listener, good at listening, or you can listen actively to what your mentee said or work with you and tell you in here. And the more you actively listen to them, the more you can build trust. And the way that you can work well together with the mentee, you must build trust by working with them closely and keep all of their concern or their problem regarding to their teaching method or pedagogical problem in confidential, and keep trying to find the way that you can solve for them there. More and more they will get along and trust you. Okay. And the other part we can say the role of mentors are the assistant or the friends of the mentee, not an inspector or the police go and charge or catch them there, which a go and have. And at the same time, to build that trust and to keep them to get along with you, you must encourage them by using your verbal feedback or reflection and so on. Just like we can say, just use like a motivation and the good word to get them move on with you. And one last skill that focuses on identifying goals as well as identify the current reality. So in order to let them grow faster or grow fast, so you must have them to identify what is their career goal or what they want to develop their career pathway regarding to the teaching of or professional development in the career of being a teacher in here. And the other part need to help them to identify their current situation, what are the problems that they need, and after they find it, maybe they can start keep working toward their goal from where they are right now. So this is the main important thing that you need to motivate them to go on. So I just talked briefly about this 4 core skill, and the rest other skill for mentee and the other skill for mentor. Maybe you can read it by yourself. I'm going to share with you the reference at the end of the presentation. Okay, from this writer, Philip Jones, okay, 2003. So you can see it from this part. Let's just move to the next one. So what are the challenges for mentors? The mentor may challenge many problems whenever they just go and meet in the mentors or mentoring program in here is just new in the Cambodian context as well as in the Asian context. So after they graduated and they start working in their hosted school, they may face a lot of problems. For example, the first one, they may meet the mentee who challenge them, try to challenge, don't trust them, or feel boastful or too proud of themselves, not to cooperate with mentor. And mentee who felt overwhelmed that they cannot control regarding to what the mentor want them to do, since their lack of teaching experience, they cannot control their professional development, cannot create an effective lesson plan and so on. Mentee with low self-esteem, they do not have enough confidence to solve the problem or they comment from the mentor. And mentee with family problem, they normally rest up their family problem whenever they start working with the mentor. Okay, I cannot be a good man, a good teacher at all in my family, like that, okay, and so on. And number 5, mentee distrust administration of mentor. They do not trust the mentor will come and help them, since they are the stranger, they are young, they may not know that mentor will help them and assist them grow. They may suspect that mentor may be the inspector who come and judge them, okay, and so on. Mentee doesn't care about mentor's feedback because he or she is one of school director, close relative, brother and sister of the school director, and so on. So he or she doesn't care regarding to the feedback from the mentor. Or mentee may meet their former teachers, since they are like just 3 year or 4 year teaching experience, and they just go and have that their former teacher maybe challenges as well. Right? So we can say all of those problems or challenges really stressful. So since we just come up with, be aware of those things that we think that our mentor may quit their job. So that's why we just come up with an idea to equip them with one important extracurricular that we call it like a soft skill and leadership club. It's the third place that I install this one for sharing. These are the 5 attitudes of that soft skill and leadership club. The first one, we just want to equip mentors with people skill and soft skills, and they just go and work with the people, so they need to have those skills to deal with the problem. And we just want to promote working productivity, that they may spend less time and gain more products or the task completed within the short time. And to inspire them with growth mindset, no matter the problem or stressful thing that they face, they can keep going on, persistent, or when the great feeling may come to them in here, and to push them out of the comfort zone, to be the agent of change, no matter hard or easy they are, but they keep going on, and to be the agent of change for the educational system in Cambodia, right? One life which you want to create the new leaders. Right now they can be mentor, but later on they can be the white school principal or the school director or school principal here that they may lead, or even in other institutions. Okay, so we just go and see what are the overview of this part that we have done it so far in NGPLC. The first one, we normally set it every Wednesday morning. We just keep working on soft skill leadership club in here from 8 to 11:45, or even sometimes even 12 o'clock, right? And we just use our meeting hall that all the students just go and work together there. And skill focus in this one, we just focus on 2 major skills. The first one just about soft skill, the second one about leadership, and integrated with thinking skill to solve a problem and so on. And as well as to show them the tip of or the useful thing regarding to personal and professional development, and including with the case study and real experience from the presenter, facilitator, as well as the audience that we keep sharing and learning from time to time. Okay, and the second one regarding to the material, we just use the textbook or article from the famous writer, for example, like John C. Maxwell, that we just adapt many textbooks from John C. Maxwell to read and discuss and share. And we need a laptops, we need LCD projector, and also some cases if you don't have, we can use like marker, blue marker, red marker, and so on, as well as the black or white board, or even the flip chart or A3 paper, in case that we don't have the technology. But TPLC, we just use this thing, the first option, since we equip with those things. Okay, so we just move to the next thing. So what are the procedures that we have done it so far? We discuss and contribute the task by has a clear schedule for that they need to work in pair. One of them can be a presenter, one of them can be a coordinator. They need to work collaboratively to discuss again to the topic and prepare the thing to do presentation. They have about 40 or 45 minutes to do presentation, plus the other 15 minutes or 20 minutes for Q&A session. At the same time, we can say the audience, they can also share about their point or even ask and answer the question. And one last thing about the club coordinator, me, the one who just wrap up, who just raise up some case study to show them, to share with them as well. We can say regarding to some part that help them to solve the problem later on. Okay, we can say. Okay, so this is the procedure for that. And in the club, we just come up with 5 different main role and responsibility. The first one, like coordinator, like me, I just the one who just collect the material and contribute the task to all of the club participants. And we also have the facilitator. Facilitator should play an important role as the MC that need to review the thing that they have learned from last session. They need to lead to the topic as well as to control the time, even during the Q&A session. And the presenter, the one which is responsible for read and prepare the slide and share to the audience. And we have monitor, the one which control the attendance, the thing that they need to do for the certificate and so on. And one last important group just a group of audience. This group need to pay attention, take note, and asking question or even share the idea at the end of the presentation. Okay, so these are the 5 important roles in that club that we have done it so far. And this is the activity that we have done it physically at the center before the COVID came. One of them, the facilitator, the other one is the presenter. Okay, so they need to work together and do presentation. And this is the activity that they have done it in the club, that they just show their compassion, to show their love regarding to the way that they communicate verbally, non-verbal, or even written communication, make sure that they are not going to hurt the other people surrounding them. And this is the activity that they have done so far in the, we can say as a COVID camp, which is shifting from physical club to be virtual club, that we can just keep sharing online through the Google Classroom, Google Meet, or even the Zoom meeting and so on. So in short, what we can say, like, this club is really important to equip the mentor to come up with the growth mindset, to be the agent of change, and to lift them out from their comfort zone toward their learning zone as well as growth zone in here. This is really effective. And one last note regarding to this, we can say it also effective to apply in every context, not just the context of mentor, even the school, even the company, that they also can apply it to let their staff keep learn, reading and sharing. Also effective, like as I mentioned earlier in the previous slide, that this club is the third place that I set up the soft skill leadership club for the people on here. Then my former 2 place that I set in at the private school, I also set up the club for my staff to learn and sharing and contribute to the institution as well. We can say as they have learned. So you can do it. Okay, here is the reference. So this is you can see all of the playlist of video in this part that I have done from the beginning until now. And here the Telegram channel you can attend and learn. We also keep sharing the video in this one, and the reference of the successful mentor that I have shared the previous one. Okay, my last word, starting from where you are right now, to expertise your skill and reach your potential, should not wait until, so just keep sharing and working together, right? So that's it. My presentation just come to the end. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you have some questions.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Sumara, for sharing the interesting presentation for us today. And now it's time for question and answer section. And let me read the question for you, Doctor. So far we have got some questions. The first question is from Mikhail. The question is, how do you manage conflicts between the mentor and mentee? Thank you.
Okay, so good afternoon, and nice to see all of you, and thank for the great question. And I would like to say sorry for the starting point, that some technical error. Okay, so just move to the question: how can we manage the conflict between mentor and mentee? Since we may face a lot of problem, like we can say, we have anticipated that thing might happen. That's why we just come up with the idea of running the soft skill and leadership club for this program, equipped to the existing four mainstream. Since in soft skill, we are going to enhance them with the people skill. We can say the way they can work with the people. Since we can say different people, they may come up with different emotions. So that's why people skill will train with them all of the important skill, even like emotional intelligence and so on in here. So those things will help them some part to train their mindset to be patient, to calm down. And the other part, we also equip them with the be proactive skill, that they need to not react but just proact regarding to the problem, and then they can solve the problem easily in here. And the other part, we can say we need to just resonate with the some of the difficulty scenario, like during their mentoring practicum, we also come up with some challenges that I raised up in the slide there. Like, so need to let them think regarding to that one in advance, and when they go, they may meet the challenges and they may come up with some solution. And one more thing, in our club, we also come up with the case study as well as the real experience that a presenter met, and then they can share, they can learn from that, and then they can come along with those things to be ready for the thing that might happen from in the career of a mentor. Okay, so it's just some way that we can do that. I hope I can answer to your question.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor. Okay, now because of, sorry that we have only one question for you because of time constraint, I would like to end the section for you today. And thank you again for Doctor for sharing a good topic today.
Thank you for this.
Thank you. And we would like to say sorry for those who we cannot read all your questions because of time constraint.